How do you even punish somebody worth $120 million? LA Clippers owner Steve Ballmer is worth $120 million and allegedly has paid Kawhi Leonard, the superstar for the LA Clippers, $28 million over 4 years, $7 million a year. So let's get into the story. Investigative journalist Torres has alleged that Steve Ballmer has been funneling money to a tree planting company that has then paid Kawhi Leonard $28 million. This tree company just filed bankruptcy, which released all of their files, and on those files are credit for Kawhi Leonard and his company KL2 to be paid $7 million. So this is where the investigation comes from. Kawhi Leonard was then apparently signed to an endorsement deal where he didn't have to show up or didn't have to promote the product or the company at all and was receiving $7 million a year. Obviously, this is illegal. This is a way to circumvent the salary cap, a way to pay players more than you signed them for. So this is very illegal if true. Again, this is all alleged. So I just want to make that clear that I am not saying that this is true, but allegedly this is what has happened so far. The NBA has previously looked into the signing of Kawhi Leonard by the LA Clippers. There was a lot of controversy of why he left the Toronto Raptors, and this coming out does make a lot of sense of why he left the Toronto Raptors after they won the championship. And apparently they said that he wanted $10 million a year in additional endorsements from the Toronto Raptors. And if true, this has Kawhi Leonard's Uncle Dennis all over it as far as pushing for more money, more endorsements. So again, this is all alleged. And a lot of people are asking, well, if Kawhi Leonard is apparently got caught doing this, again, alleged, but if he did get caught doing this, how many other teams are doing this under the table and signing endorsements to circumvent the salary cap? As of right now, I don't know. It could be way more widespread, but again, they have some information that's out. It's not been confirmed, but they do have information that's out tying Kawhi Leonard and Steve Ballmer to this one. But if true, I don't see why it wouldn't be more widespread in the NBA. If it is more widespread in the NBA, then this gives an unfair advantage to people like Steve Ballmer, who have a lot more money than, say, some other owners in the NBA. Steve Ballmer is the 6th richest man in the world. So he may be able to endorse players to come play for him way more than another owner that, isn't worth $120 billion. Now that we're caught up on kind of what's going on and what's been alleged, let's see what the penalties could be. The penalties could be anywhere from losing draft picks, first round draft picks, which are very valuable. They could lose it for an indeterminate amount of years. This could really set back that franchise. Apparently, they could also void Kawhi Leonard's contract, making him a free agent. And with his playing history and history of injuries and sitting out, that may very well devalue him to the fact of a couple $100 million over the next, five years or so. And then the big one that we're all here for. How do you punish an owner that is worth $120 billion? Like, what is a fair number to fine that organization? Is it $1 billion? That sounds ridiculous, but how do you make it hurt to him financially? How do you make it hurt if he is worth $120 billion? Does the NBA have enough power to fine him $1 billion? Do they make him sell the team? I don't know what the answer is to that, but would love to know in the comments what you think the punishment should be if this alleged incident is true.